Hello, YouTube. Talking 12 bar blues today. And there's so much that we can learn from a progression like this. I hope you guys enjoy it. Welcome to Wayne's World of Mandolin. If you haven't subscribed, I hope that you do. Visit the channel often. And if you want some one-on-one Skype sessions, you can reach out to me through an email that you will find in the description of every video that I put up. So, the 12 bar blues that we're talking about today is A minor. And it's every chord in this is minor. A minor, D minor, and E minor. I'm going to put a chart up for you guys. And this is one of those great training ground kind of things that we have, that even if you're not really into blues music, so many times we have a feel for this even if we don't realize it. Most of us have heard blues music growing up. As when you were a kid, it could be part of a movie soundtrack or whatever. But the rules, if you wanted to call it that, of like playing over a chord progression and using a series of arpeggios or even a modal approach to improvise, blues can be a really great segue into swing or jazz music and even bluegrass, because of the simplicity of 12 bar blues. When I put this chart up for you guys to see, we only have 3 chords. So instead of thinking of those just as arpeggios that we would play, we're going to want to turn each one of those into a full blues scale. I have another video up here it's called Closed Position Blues. This is going to be like a little bit of an advancement of that same thought, that we're taking this shape. There's a lot of detail about this in that video, but for today I'm going to run through from an A note on the D string here, 7th fret, to the 3rd fret of the A string. Then we have the chromatic notes, 5, 6, 7, and then 3 and 5, which is a G and an A note, on the E string. So that is the closed position minor blues scale. So we have quite a bit more color than if we were just playing just an arpeggio. And so we could play this blues scale while this entire chord progression goes by. If you find a backing track like this, there's plenty of this stuff here on YouTube for A minor blues. You could stay in that minor scale. Think about what we know of mandolin from that whole first position, A blues, to this shape, all the way up to here. I'm not going to play those last 2 notes because they're so far up the neck, but here, starting at the 12th fret, I have that much of this same shape. The A note, then to the minor 3rd, which is a C, and then the chromatic notes, D, E flat, and E, landing on that 12th fret. Look how that's the same shape that we had here. So now my other opportunity is going to be the minor 3rd under my index finger here, then the D, E flat, E, G note to an A here. So it's flip-flop of this. Instead of the low note, I actually have the higher notes of the scale up to that A. Because if I want to get down to that low A, it would take a shift back to first position. So look at those 4 spots on the fretboard that pretty much cover all of the real estate on the fretboard. Now here, and up here. So with just those 4 shapes, you could improvise over this more of a modal kind of approach, staying in the root chord of A minor as the whole progression goes by. What I would love to have happen for you would be if you could follow this progression, and let's just take these simple shapes of the A minor, then the D minor right above that. Same exact shape, but once I get my ring finger under the over the D note, 2 frets up from there is the E note. Here's E minor blues. And then back to my root of A minor. So you could take a really simple a phrase like that where you're just kind of doubling each note, then into the D minor chord, back to the A, then to an E, D, back to the A, ending on the E minor, just following the chart with these shapes. It's not going to be musically what you really want to be able to play over this. It's going to be a segue between where you're at now and where you hope to be going. This could really point you in the right direction. You can go back to the front of the video where I was playing that rhythm pass. I also have a video up about 2 videos, one for minor chords, one for minor 7 chords, which I was actually playing an A minor 7, then D minor 7, this inversion of the chord, and up here. Again, I'm not going to go into that now because there's other material right here on the channel that covers all that. So this is, I'm getting to the point now as a YouTube channel that I have enough previous material that I can just kind of guide you guys to that. So that's 3 videos that you're going to want to check out. Is the closed position blues, A minor or minor chords, and also minor 7 chords. If you catch up with all of those and then maybe watch this one a couple of times, what I'm talking about, it could put you well on your way to improvising over this kind of thing. If you need that chart, I mean, I'm fairly low tech here. After I've had it up on the screen, take a screenshot of it on your phone, but you shouldn't really need this chart. You should be able to feel these chords as they go by. It's a classic blues sound that you should be able to play with a really free spirit, and hopefully forget about everything that I'm saying right now and just play what you hear. That's the end goal. But I hope you have fun with this A minor blues.